Hello friends, in this video let us see about conditional disabled structure. Before that, please subscribe and support our channel. First I am choosing a conditional disabled structure function from structures on the functions palette and placing it on the block diagram screen. Like diagram disabled structure, conditional disabled structure also allows us to disable specific sections of block diagram but based on some user defined condition. Now we are going to create a small program inside this conditional disabled structure. First, this conditional disabled structure contains only default condition. So from dialog and user interface, I am choosing one button dialog function and placing it inside the structure, and to its terminal I am connecting a constant. And in this string constant I am giving default, and now if we run this VI, we will get default as pop-up message. Next we shall add more subdiagrams. So I am doing a right click and clicking on add subdiagram after. So configure condition box will get open. In this box under symbols I am choosing target type, and on next box we can either choose equal to or not equal to. I am choosing equal to, and then on values column we have to give valid values or else we will get error message. And in this error message it is given that the valid values are Windows, Mac, Unix, FPGA, etc. Since now we are working on Windows OS, I am giving Windows in this column, and then I am clicking on OK. So the condition target type is equal to Windows has got added as another case in this conditional disabled structure. Then under this condition, I am again placing a one button dialog function inside the structure, and to its terminal I am connecting a constant and giving the string Windows in it. And then now I am running this VI and we are getting Windows as pop-up message. Here I am clicking on OK. Then again I am doing a right click on this conditional disabled structure and clicking on add subdiagram after, and so the same configure condition box will get open. Here we are going to configure the next condition to add another subdiagram. So under symbols I am choosing target bitness, and on values column if I give any invalid values, as we know error message will pop up. Here it is given that the valid values are 32 and 64. Since we are using 64-bit OS, I am giving 64 and clicking on OK. And so target bitness is equal to 64 condition has got added as another case. Then inside the loop I am placing a one button dialog function from dialog and user interface, and to the terminal of this one button dialog function I am connecting a constant and giving 64-bit OS. Since this subdiagram is in disabled state, when we run this VI we are getting the same pop-up message Windows, because the condition target bitness is equal to 64 is in disabled state. Then I am rearranging the case. So I am doing a right click on the structure and clicking on rearrange subdiagram, and so rearrange cases box will open. Here after rearranging the cases I am clicking on OK. Now again if we run this VI we will get 64-bit OS as pop-up message. So the case which gets satisfied first will be enabled and get executed, and the other cases will be in disabled state. Then again I am doing a right click and clicking on add subdiagram after. In this configure condition box under symbols I am choosing runtime engine, and under values we have to give valid values, and here the valid values are true and false. If we have installed LabVIEW software in our system we can give false, but without installing LabVIEW software, if we run the LabVIEW exe file using runtime engine, then under values we have to give true to satisfy such conditions. Since we have installed LabVIEW in our system I am giving false, and then I am clicking on OK. So that runtime engine equal to false condition has got configured. Then we have to give the functions to be performed inside the structure. So I am placing a one button dialog function inside the loop, and to its terminal I am connecting a constant and giving not a runtime engine in it. But this case is in disabled state, so now if we run this VI we will only receive 64-bit OS as pop-up message. So now I am again going to rearrange the cases by clicking on rearrange the subdiagram, and after rearranging the cases I am clicking on OK. And now if we run this VI, the case which gets satisfied first will get enabled and executed and produces results accordingly. And so we are getting not a runtime engine messages pop up, and all the other subdiagrams will be in disabled state. Now I am again doing a right click and clicking on add subdiagram after. So the same configure condition box has opened. In this dialog box, using boolean or and boolean and, we are going to configure multiple condition in a single case. So first on symbols I'm choosing target type, and under values I'm giving Windows, and then I'm clicking the plus on the right. So on this next line we can give the next condition. Under symbols I'm choosing target bitness, and on values I'm giving 64. Then in this drop down on the left I'm clicking on and. Then to add the next condition, I'm clicking the plus on the right, and then under symbols I'm choosing runtime engine, and on values I'm giving false. Then I'm clicking on OK. So now we have configured all the three conditions in a single case. Then inside the structure I'm again placing a one button dialog function from dialog and user interface, and to its terminal I'm connecting a constant, and I'm giving three conditions OK. But now this case is in disabled state, so I'm rearranging the cases in this rearrange cases dialog box. I'm moving the case which is on the last to the first, and I'm clicking on OK. And now if I run this VI, the condition which is in the first case gets satisfied, and we are getting three conditions OK as pop-up message. So in this video we have seen about conditional disabled structure. In our next video we can continue with next topic. Thanks for watching, and to watch our upcoming videos, please do subscribe and support our channel. Thank you.